Hello, everybody. Zak White talking to you on the podcast. I know I don't usually do intros, but this is a very, very special episode. This is a recording of our live show that we had on April 19th at the Jet Theater in North Hollywood. We'll probably be having more soon, so be sure to follow us and check us out. Come to the next one. Just wanted to give you guys a warning, since this is live, it's a little different. You know, there's a studio audience. There's some elements that are a little more visual, but I think you guys are a smart crowd. I think you'll catch on. I want to thank our very special guest that came out and had fun with us, the super, extremely talented Dana Snyder, the ultra handsome, debonair Jim O'Hare. I'm legally obligated to introduce him that way. And the master of disaster, Rich Fulcher. Very, very grateful they could come in and help us out. Also, a special thanks to Nick Gartner, who recorded this wonderful live recording, manned the booth, and just did pretty much everything. Stand-up fella. So anyway, enough of me yabbering about. Enjoy the show!
Thank you for tuning your dials to WILY Radio, the only AM that doesn't sound like BM. That stands for bowel movement. Later tonight, we have Chester Scrump with the Beige Jacket Hour and Amadeus Mozart with his classical music parodies. But first, strap on your helmet, Space Cadets, and keep it tuned to Southern Illinois' most 12-listen station, because we're blasting off with The Space Adventures of Chet by Warner's Tooth Balm. When you need a quality tooth balm with little to no rat feces, pick up a Warner's.
Oh, Chet, you saved the galaxy again. How did you know that Quadrack laser would implode the space squid?
I didn't, Space Betty. I just saw a space gun and a space monster. This ain't rocket science. Well, except for the rocket that we're standing in.
Great job, Commander. Do you wish me to gather the remains of the beast? I know how much your human taste buds enjoy seafood.
Do you mean space food? But yeah, that'd be great.
Robotron X4700, before you do, would you use your marvelous extendo arms to grab the Warner's tooth balm? Why, I have trouble going even an hour without that soothing lead-based salve.
That's right. Nothing beats a smooth, silky tooth. That Warner's is the salve for me, Chet Cosmos.
Commander, incoming transmission on the info screen.
Let it through, my metal chum.
Chet Cosmos, you insufferable do-gooder! You may have bested my solar squid, but you've not stopped my plans for galactic domination.
Whatever you have planned, Lord Xxlaxx, we'll stop it. Isn't that right, gang?
That's right!
Well, I called to let you know I left you a little present on the mining colony, Xxlaxx. Feel free to let your guard down. It's definitely not a trap.
Robotron X4700. Set a course for Xxlaxx.
But Chet, surely it's a trap!
I said it wasn't a trap. Listen, jeez. It's just an ice cream cake. You like ice cream, don't you?
Of course I like ice cream, but not as half as much as I like cake. Are you telling me you've discovered a way to combine the two?
The likelihood that Xxlaxx has an ice cream cake waiting on Xxlaxx is 0.00000000000.
Never tell me the odds. You couldn't possibly understand because you're a robot. But cake is delicious. And ice cream is delicious. Those are facts, Jack.
Xxlaxx a lava mining colony. Its average temperature is 3,000 degrees Celsius. An ice cream cake couldn't possibly exist in that environment.
I put it in the fridge.
Warp speed!
Not soon after, on Xxlaxx.
These heat-resistant suits sure are bulky. How am I supposed to show off cleavage with 5 layers of material?
Who are you showing cleavage for? Robotron X4700 is a machine incapable of boners. And I've already seen everything. I mean everything. Boobs and the other stuff.
You never know when I might need to seduce a lavaman. It's kind of my specialty.
My specialty is computing space travel before thought fantastical to a near impossible degree. But your tiggled biddies are impressive too, Space Betty.
Please. We're planet-side. Just Betty is fine for now, but the second that we are back in orbit, boom, Space Betty again, all right?
Quiet, you two. According to this space radar thingy that I totally understand, the ice cream cake should be nearby.
We're getting closer. Are you sure this isn't a trap, Chet? I smell danger, which is the name of Xxlaxx's acne medication.
All I smell is a delicious frozen cake that certain negative Nancys might not get a slice of.
My environmental scanning shows that Xxlaxx is indeed here, hiding behind that cardboard box there. That one, right there.
That's it! I promise you, Xxlaxx could not possibly be
Eat
behind...
lasers, you dicks!
Commander, watch out!
Alien butthole?
Oh, my jaw. Give me my gun back. I promise I won't try to kill you again. Double secret promise.
X4700 saved your life, Chet. He jumped in the way of that laser, but, he looks fried. His mother bored, his mother fucked. Oh, man, looks and wit. I am the complete package.
Let's just get him back to the ship. Xxlaxx, I'm placing you under arrest. Partially for trying to kill me, but mostly because I don't see any ice cream cake around here, and I am seriously fucking pissed about it.
My plan was foolproof. What went wrong? I had the cardboard box, the gun. I tell you, it was perfect.
Well, tell it to the brig, because that's where you're headed.
Back on the ship.
Ooh, this brig is nice. And directly adjacent to the command bridge, so at least I'll have company.
Yeah, the layout is weird here. Space Betty, you been able to get Robotron X4700 up and running?
I've patched most of his AI, but I have no way of knowing the true extent of his damage. Plus, while I had his CPU open, I dropped 5 Jolly Ranchers down there. Great Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, great. Now we're out of great Jolly Ranchers as well? All right. Turn him on.
Mercy me, I've got an awful case of the vapors. Commander, what happened?
I don't know. But you sound like a southern dandy.
I do? Well, Science Officer McBoobs must have installed a dialect by mistake. Well, she's as quick as a one-legged prairie dog.
I like this guy, prairie dog. Hey, can I get some food?
No! We're taking you to Space Court to stand trial. They'll hang you in the space gallows, and it'll hurt real space bad. Whoa, what the hell was that?
Oh, shields just dropped to 30%. We're taking heavy fire.
It's my 17 sons. They've come to rescue me or kill me. I can't remember if they love me or want me dead. I'm a very absentee father, as you can imagine. I mean, there are 17 of them.
The ship can't take this hog flogging. We're done for.
Stay tuned for the next thrilling installment of The Space Adventures of Chet Cosmos. Now a quick word from our sponsors.
Are you a woman? I know I am. And sometimes it's hard going from store to store looking for the items I need. But now I have ladies' things, ladies' store for ladies. At LTL SFL, I can find anything a successful, powerful woman needs, such as bras, lipstick, frisbees. Are you searching for a fossilized dinosaur egg? Me too. They've got it. Paintings done by former President George W. Bush. They've got it. Ladies' Things also has stickers. Yarn. Old VHSs of Mexican children's birthday parties and everything a gal needs to get by. Make Ladies' Things, Ladies' Store for Ladies your one-stop shop. Me, I just bought a pair of Manalo Blahniks and new Tibetan climbing gloves. And a novelty car horn. Ladies' Things. They definitely know ladies. Brought to you by Manco.
Well, hey there, I'm Willie.
And I'm the Wiz.
And we'd love if you tuned into WILY in the morning for Willie and the Wiz.
We got news, traffic, and a whole lot of crazy fun.
If you like practical jokes on elderly veterans and dogs that can bark curse words, we're the only show for your morning commute.
That's right. Nothing beats traffic like racial slurs heard at children. And something we like to call the boob box.
All of that and midget autopsies, drunk cage fighting, and a segment we like to call This Week in Suicide.
And don't forget about Terry, the serial killing florist, with movie reviews and celebrity gossip.
That's right, so keep that dial on WILY in the morning.
We're Willie and the Wiz, and you just farted.
And now, back to the space adventures of Chet Cosmos! Brought to you by Green Mountain Animal Teeth. Cow, dog, moose, giraffe, Bigfoot, whatever the occasion, Green Mountain has the tooth. And that's the truth.
The ship can't take this hog flogging. We're done for.
We're not done yet. I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
But, Chet, you're not wearing sleeves.
Sleeves are for quitters with flabby arms. Engage the hyperturbine.
That won't work. My armada has loads of hyperturbines, like too many. We had to sell a bunch in a yard sale just to make room. Also a bunch of foosball tables. Our rec room has a nice open flow now.
Engage them anyway. I have a plan. Now engage the super secret hyper double turbines.
What?
I bought all the extras at that yard sale and combined them. Also a foosball table. Turns out I'm really good at foosball.
We've outrun them, Commander. Shall I chart a course to Space Court? Tain't no trouble at all.
Chart away. Xxlaxx will have you in chains by lunch, which you'll hate because Space Court has a terrible cafeteria.
The salad bar has only 2 kinds of dressing, and they're both buttermilk ranch.
We have a problem. The ship won't slow down. Evidently, you installed the super secret hyper double turbines with a non-override firewall. I can't get it to cooperate a lick.
The instructions were confusing. They kept using words like warning and don't. How am I supposed to make sense of that?
Chet, at this speed, we'll be out of the galaxy in minutes. If we don't stop soon, we'll never be able to get home, and I just painted my hallway.
Oh, so we're all gonna die trillions of miles away from any form of civilization? Damn it, my high school girlfriend was right.
We need this ship to break down.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's making things break. Fortunately, I'm also good at hundreds of other useful and interesting things. I'm gonna go down there.
I'll open a comm link to the engine room. If all else fails, you might could just smash it in with that big old forehead of yours.
Listen, I know we're all mortal enemies and such, but I just want to say I'm having a blast hanging out with all you guys. All my minions are so dull. The beige uniforms, not my idea. They voted on the color. Democracy, am I right?
Okay, I'm in the engine room. I can see a tiny squirrel tooth-sized hole in the turbines. If only I could get inside.
There should be a shelf of Green Mountain animal teeth on the wall behind you.
Got it. Thanks, Space God, that we restocked on Green Mountain animal teeth before we left port. They really are handy in so many situations.
It worked. The squirrel tooth dislodged the couplings. We're slowing down. Thank you, toothless squirrel.
I'm coming back up. X4700, steer us home.
That may be a problem, Commander. With the turbines disabled, we're running on backup power. Our speed is greatly diminished.
He's right. We may as well get out and push.
That's not how space travel works, hon.
Yeah, okay, I know. I was being funny.
The only thing funny is your face.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, we're in a jam here. We need to work together. Humans, robots, evil alien overlords, everyone. Now, how about you just let me out of this cell,
Nice try, Xxlaxx, but when it comes to falling for that trick, 6 is my limit.
Oh, almost had you. You were all like, we should totally let him out. Lord Xxlaxx is totally cool now. Let's get some pizza pies. Radical. But seriously, we're screwed, right?
Chet, there's a planet nearby. If we can find some spare parts, maybe we can repair the ship.
We? Who's the one who'll be repairing this ship, honey?
Hey, I repaired you.
Oh, and a great job you did, too. I sound like I'm ready for spring cotillion.
Well, before, you sounded dead. But then I fixed you, so, you're welcome.
All right, enough. We'll all go down to the planet and salvage for parts. Xxlaxx, I am not leaving you on my ship unsupervised. You're coming with us.
Yay, field trip. I promise I won't try to kill you more than 2 or 3 times.
Later on the strange planet.
Okay, 4 or 5 times. But can you blame me? There was a man-eating tree back there. How could I pass that up?
But no lavamen, unfortunately. I mean, this rack is totally going to waste here.
What a pity.
Quit being assholes for a second. I hear something. It might be natives. Yes, definitely natives. Hostile, too, if I'm reading that spear in my thigh correctly.
Oh, they're speaking Kursian. I took a year of it in college. Majored in camp counseling, if you can believe that.
What are they saying?
Welcome to Droughts. Forgive the carpet. We have pleasure in eating you now.
Space cannibals!
You won't want to miss the next chapter of The Space Adventure of Chet Cosmos! But first, here's a taste of tomorrow's History Now with Reginald Blythe Egerton.
History is indeed all around us. Look outside your window. Do you see a tree? Have you ever stopped to think what that old tree has bared witness to? What history it has endured? Battles and great men and passionate lovers. It has stood by watching all. It was there when that passionate lover kissed under its gentle branch. Maybe the man's hand starts to move down the woman's blouse. Maybe she isn't wearing a bra. It's all history. Her breasts flop to and fro as she is pushed against the tree's mighty trunk. Ass play is not out of the question. No. And the tree's roots grow further into the earth's moist crust. History. Now, on to bondage.
You can catch History Now every Thursday at 3 a.m. right here on WILY.
Have you been injured in an accident? Don't let the insurance companies boss you around. You need a personal injury lawyer who knows his stuff. Hello, my name is Herman Derp, and I've been personally injured over 2,000 times. So I know the ins and outs of injury law. I have fallen down 174 flights of stairs. I've been hit by 93 cars, trucks, and buses, all for you. I can put myself in my client's shoes because I've been through what they have. Like falling backwards out a window and crushing my hand in revolving doors. Once at a magic show, I was called up on stage and the saw and half trick went horribly wrong. That means more money for your settlements. So come to Herman Derp, attorney at law. I will tumble for you.
Philo's a regular trophy outlet. Philo's a regular trophy outlet. Do you need a trophy of a basketball player with one arm? Or a hockey player with no head? We've got all the deformed awards you could ever want at Philo's a regular trophy outlet. A fisherman half melted in a fire. We got it. A karate guy with a scratched-in penis on his face? You better believe we got it. So if you're looking for a bronze quarterback who's bent backwards like a crazy demon or a bowler who looks remarkably like Jeffrey Dahmer, you know where to go. Come on down this Saturday, and for every purchase, you'll get a free plaque that says Toast Valuable Claire. Philo's a regular trophy outlet when being a champion means shitty craftsmanship.
Welcome back to the space adventures of Chet Cosmos! This installment is brought to you by Granny Gerple's Grease Gum. When you want your mouth to taste like a deep fryer no one has cleaned in a month, call Granny Gerple.
Space cannibals!
Relax, everyone. I have this under control. Xxlaxx, you speak their language. How do you say, eat the female first?
Why, Chet, what's the big idea?
Don't worry, I have a plan. Your meaty thighs will give them indigestion, giving the rest of us ample time to escape.
I'm a big fan of this plan. As the ship's chef, I'm willing to help with the cooking. You'll go real good with some grits, girl.
Meet our leader. Our genitals will be crushed. Oh, what do you say, gang? Leader or crushed genitals? I'm game for whatever.
Maybe I can seduce this leader. Let me just rip my spacesuit a little bit, and there we go. There. Plenty of cleave, no nip. Just right.
Hey, everyone. I am the cannibal leader. Name's Corn. Now, if you wouldn't mind, please, just go ahead and kneel before me.
Never! A soldier stays on his feet, and that's me, a soldier.
Now, look, this really doesn't have to be a big deal. So if you would kindly slit your own throats, we'll get right to the eating.
You don't speak English all the way out here? Well, who'd have thunk?
Well, broadcast transmissions travel forever in space. We just got night court. Yeah, not bad, but honestly, unless they start eating the lawyers, I just can't relate to it.
Listen, if you promise not to eat us, I promise not to seduce your women and clog your toilets. That's a fair deal.
Oops! My spacesuit seems to have ripped open.
Save it. I'm more interested in those meaty thighs on that pile of uneven silicone.
Oh, hey, these are real for all you know. And will you people just leave my thighs alone? I look like a normal woman. My thighs are completely proportional.
Yeah, if you're looking in a funhouse mirror, I can't. But seriously, cool it with the squat thrust.
I like this guy. Yes, he reminds me of Bull from Night Court. You know, I almost hate to roast you, but it is my niece's birthday, and if I don't come home with food, she is gonna throw a fit.
I mean, I'm an alien. Acid for blood and all that. I probably don't taste very good, so you think I could just sit back and watch?
I don't see why not.
Let's be best friends.
Oh, yes! All right. Well, I'll give it a shot. Now, onto the fire pit of pain. Just so you know, we've been calling that the FOP for short. Yeah, it's just fun. It just keeps morale up.
Later at FOP...
So now, if you'll just scoot yourselves over the volcano-sized grill, I will grab the meat thermometer. Oh, don't worry, it's rectal.
You don't want to eat me. I'm a robot. Have you ever swallowed metal? Tears your insides up something awful.
All right. Well, I can use you for a trash can. Now, how many toenail clippings can you hold?
A whole awful lot.
I am also a robot. Bleat, blort. I can go too, right?
Okay, look, when you're about to die, please be sure to roll over. I do not want you all charred and dry on the side. Even heat. That is the name of the barbecue game.
Oh no, Chet, this is it!
Not yet. I've still got one. And that's my ray gun falling out of my pant leg and into the fire pit. Okay. Give us one last request.
Oh, don't do it, new best bro. He once asked me for a last request, and 10 minutes later my fortress was blown to bits. This jerk was giving me the finger as he flew away.
I remember that weekend. God, that was fun.
Yes, well, I will listen to your request, but then you have to die, okay?
I just want one last moment to enjoy a final stick of Granny Gerpel's grease gum. I love that straight out of a KFC dumpster taste.
Whoa, wait a minute, wait just a minute. You have got Granny Gerpels?
Just one last piece, actually. I'd happily hand it over if I wasn't about to be turned into a handsome entree.
Set them free!
Well, we're saved! And it's all thanks to Granny Gerpel's grease gum.
Oh, even a robot can even a robot can appreciate a quality jaw smacker like that.
No! Come on, pal. Killing them and making a stew or corn-based chowder with their bodies would be so much better than cruddy old gum.
Cruddy old gum! No, this is not working out. Best friendship is ended. No, give me back that half of the locket I gave you.
But, buddy...
No, I said go!
No, you didn't.
Out, all of you, leave the gum! Oh, so good. Oh, my mouth. Oh, my mouth is having a stroke and I don't even care.
Back at the ship?
Well, that sure was a close call. You two were almost basted like a buttered roll.
Yeah, lucky for us, Chet had one piece of gum left.
One? I have like 10 pieces left. Stupid cannibals.
I'll miss you, Clorn.
You lost your only friend. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, my God.
I'll boil you in your own blood. But we can still hang, right?
Oh, you'll hang all right. Just as soon as we get back to Space Court. You see what I did there? You see, you said hang, but then I turned it around to me. Well, you get it. You understand.
Commander, there's an ice planet up ahead. I'll just twirl these here dials and...
What's that noise? Is the chili I made done?
We're being boarded by lizard men from space. Outer space. Lizard men!
Don't go anywhere! We've got the next space adventures of Chet Cosmos coming right after this taste of our relationship call-in show, Gabbin' 'Bout Whoopi.
Hello, world. I'm Frederick Dumple, and this is Gabbin' 'Bout Whoopi. You call in with your sex problems, and we see if we can't fix it. No judgments, just straight gabbin'. We have our first caller, Greg from Iowa. How you doing?
Hey, Frederick. I was wondering, can you get like a STD from just hand stuff?
I'll tell you what you can't get an STD from. Abstinence. Just keep your hands, mouth, and whatever else out of a lady's downstairs, and you'll have nothing to worry about. Greg, next caller.
Hi, my girlfriend and I are planning to have sex for the first time, and I want to make it special. What can I do to not scare her away like the others?
This is an easy one. Make her a nice dinner, light some candles, put on some good music, something slow, and hold hands till your wedding day. Say it with me, abstinence. Nothing more special than waiting. Next caller.
Yeah, hi. I'm worried that my husband might be getting bored. What can I do to spice things up a little bit?
Okay, so you're married.
Yeah.
Okay, that changes things, caller. You need to get weird and then get weirder. I'm talking... Yeah. I'm talking like dress like a ham clown and spank him with a copy of the U.S. Constitution weird. Scream at his penis in a language you just made up. Cover your breasts in egg beaters and get finger blasted in an operating room. That should fix your boredom. Thanks for calling. We need to take a break, but don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Gabbin' About Whoopee.
Hey, are you looking for cheap quality suits and dresses? Well then come on down to Discount Formal Warehouse. Our prices are so low, you'd think we were grave robbers. But we're not. No, and I need to make it very clear to you that we are not. Yes, our clothes smell overwhelmingly like death, and, well, sometimes there's a dirt all over them, but we are not grave robbers. It's true, the clothes usually have the name of a recently deceased person written on the tags, but just to be clear, we did not dig up a dead body and steal its clothes. That is not what we're doing. Discount Formal Warehouse on Winston Avenue next to that cemetery that's had all the grave robins lately. So, Discount Formal Warehouse. We also sell pre-used coffins.
Hello, do you need a new car? Buy one from me, why not? I'm Boris Krimokrasiov, and I'll put you in right vehicle or I kill myself. During Cold War, I spy for KGB. Killed dozens of people. Communism fall, now I make sure people don't pay too much for quality saddles. This month is our sales extravaganza. I take sticker price and I cut its tongue out. I find its family and I bury them in desert. Burn sticker price's house to ground. How's that for a deal? Back in Russia, people called me the crazy butcher. They're all dead now. But I'm not. So come on down and I'll find you a car. Or don't and I find you. Your choice. Free balloons for kids.
Welcome back to the space adventures of Chet Cosmos! Brought to you by Caldwell's Scalp Powder. You deserve a fresh, flaky scalp. You deserve a Caldwell's. A Caldwell's.
What's that noise? Is the chili I made done?
We're being boarded by lizard men from space. Outer space. Lizard men!
Quick, Space Betty. Have the computer shutdowns areas B13 to F25. It'll buy us some time. Now, what were you saying about chili?
But those lizard men will break through in minutes. What do we do when they reach the bridge?
Oh, come now. It will take them at least an hour to bust through by.
Oh, goody, they've arrived. Gentlemen, release me from this cell, and I promise you all the riches of my planet. Our main export is Kia Sorrentos.
Silence! You will surrender this ship to me.
What? Can barely understand you with that reptile dialect. Robotron X4700. Translate.
He wants y'all to hand over this here galactic vessel.
What?
It's not an accent. It's a stutter. I'm very touchy about it.
Aw, I'm sorry, Mr. Lizard Man. That must be very hard for you. Oops, my spacesuit seems to have ripped open.
Don't patronize me. Just hand over your ship.
You sound like my neighbor's house when it had a gas leak. Everyone died. That's what you sound like.
Enough! Seriously, guys. Words hurt. Lizard men, beat 'em up!
4700. Engage your rotor fan blade. These iguanas want to brawl.
I would, but you made me replace my combat blades with rubber hands.
I was tired of having no one to high-five. Space Betty's wrists are too flimsy. It's like slapping a ghost's fart.
Well, they seem to be able to karate chop a lizard man, no problem. Hi-ya! Oh, ow, my wrists.
Too bad I'm locked up in this cell, otherwise I could help out.
strangling me through the bars.
Oops, am I doing that? These hands have a mind of their own. Silly hands. Oh, look, more lizard man.
Enough of this slap fight. I've got 20 blasters aimed at your head, Chet Cuz. Moose. Now hand over your ship.
My what?
Your ship.
You sure you wouldn't rather have a gift certificate for voice therapy?
You think I haven't already tried that? Eat crap.
Take cover, y'all.
Oh, we're not safe behind this cabinet, Chet. We need to think fast, We need to think fast. We need to think fast like that thing. The thing that thinks fast. I don't know.
I need a distraction. Aha! This is the cabinet I keep my Caldwell scalp powder in.
Chet, this is no time for scalp care.
First off, Space Betty, there is always time for proper scalp care. I mean, always. But I had something else in mind. It's not the desired use for such a fine product as Caldwell's, but we're in a pinch. I'll just toss this jar in front of a laser and...
Ah! Ew, pain! I can't see! Cool, soothing scalp powders everywhere! Find them!
X4700, switch to infrared and guide us to the armory.
What should I do?
I don't know. Stay in your cell and bore them to death.
I am on it. Hey, lizard man, you watch King of Queens? Remember that episode when Kevin James forgets his wife's birthday? This is early KOQ before Leah Remini got fake tits. If you don't, here's a scene-by-scene breakdown. Doug got home from work one day to find out.
Meanwhile, in the armory...
Chet, what are we looking for? I already told you there's no such thing as a penis widening gun.
This is supposed to be the future, damn it! I mean, we got flying cars and teleportation and no. We're looking for an answer to our lizard problem.
Well, here's a Series 4 plasma rifle. It kicks like a mule, but should fry up a snake right quick.
Did someone say snake?
No, he said snake. Like this. Try it. Snake.
I can do that. One more time.
Just...
You know what? Forget it. I don't even want your vessel anymore. I just want to kill you and blow it up out of spite.
Hey, I found what I was looking for. Can you say zap?
I can. Watch.
He done been turned into an egg.
De-evolver. He's just a little lizard baby now.
No, Chet, that's really more of a de-ager. See, it's not a de-evolver. A de-evolver...
Save your science nonsense for another time, Space Betty. Daddy wants an omelet.
Later, in the kitchen...
Thanks for letting me join you guys for omelets. I can't believe all those lizard men just left after their leader was killed.
Killed and then mixed up with some spinach and some Louisiana hot sauce.
Now that we've eaten, Space Betty, beam us down to that ice planet. And pack my galoshes. And the leftover omelet. And some puzzles in case I get bored.
Going planet side in 3, 2... Oh, shit! Oh, my God! My nips are freezing over. It's frosty in here.
Oh, screw this. Beam us back up.
I can't. The controls have frozen over. We're stuck here.
We're gonna freeze to death? Bummer, dudes. That's a bummer. Can I get a show of hands on the bummerage? Major bummer.
Stay tuned for tonight's final installment of The Space Adventures of Chet Cosmos. After this word from our new roundtable show, Politic Talk with Jim and Patty Clock.
Hello and welcome to Politic Talk with Jim and Patty Clock. I'm Jim Clock, and to my right is my wife, Patty Clock.
Get ready for a 4-hour in-depth discussion on political subjects ranging from the economy to campaign finance to foreign and domestic diplomacy.
First up, the economy. The recession has hit us all, and our wives' shopping addictions certainly aren't helping. This guy knows what I'm talking about. Married, sir?
Don't answer him.
Moving on. What can we do as a country to pull ourselves out of this horrible tailspin we seem to find ourselves in?
Well, for one, Jim, we can try and curb our husband's gambling addiction. Losing a house payment every time the Packers play the Bears is not exactly a smart way to run the nation.
Great nations were built by taking risks, Patty. What they weren't built on was nagging and visiting mother-in-laws who've outstayed their welcome for an ungodly 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead and disagree with you there, Jim. See, what are revolutions but the ultimate form of nagging? We need to, maybe as a nation, get our stuff together and start a new revolution. Maybe one where the nation sleeps in the garage.
Oh, the garage! Here we go again with the class warfare babble. And what are the poor going to do? Patty? Secede? Move in with your drunk friend Mona, who smells like Chardonnay and cats?
We're gonna take a quick break.
I welcome a quick break, Patty.
Next up, we'll discuss the nation's whore ex-girlfriends. This has been Politic Talk.
Carol was a fine woman.
Please join WILY next weekend for its annual telethon with great celebrity guests like Hugh Bulges, Grace Gerndt, Catherine Vulva, and funny man Steve Harvey. All donations go to keeping this station alive, but also receive great merchandise from some of our most popular shows. Give $10 to receive a free Space Adventures of Chet Cosmos tote bag. Give $20 for a Bert the Talking Hearse umbrella. $50 and you get a Funkonomy, the Science of Funk windbreaker. It's yours to keep as our gift to you. The WILY Telethon, your radio station, your favorite shows, your money. Now enjoy another installment of VHS Synopsis Theater.
Bullies. Color. 1 hour, 36 minutes. Only one man can save a town from sadistic terror. And that man is a boy. Deadly action and unequaled suspense share the spotlight in a tension-packed story of a young man who decides to stand up to a clan of backwoods killers after a mother is raped. This is not funny. His stepfather is brutally tortured, his girlfriend is severely beaten, and his close Indian friend is left for dead. When young Matt Morris's family moves from the crime-infested city to an idyllic rural ski resort, they discover their paradise is actually controlled by a brutal mountain family.
that terrorizes the local townspeople at will. Only after befriending a wise old Indian does Matt learn the skills he needs to single-handedly confront the backwoods bullies. In a climactic and bloody showdown, it's edge-of-your-seat excitement in this running battle of seemingly overwhelmingly might against determined right. Rated R. Action. You've never seen it so good. Never Die Too Young stars teenage idol John Stamos and the sensually exotic Vanity on two of the most dynamic secret agents you've seen in years. Gene Simmons plays the supervillain who plans to take over the country and finds his plot blocked by Stamos and Vanity. The two suddenly find themselves the targets of the vicious Simmons and must take on the maniacal hermaphrodite. The resulting battle of the sexes blows the lid off the evil plan, and the Stamos joins the ranks of the American hero. Powerful heavy metal music, state-of-the-art weaponry, and the explosive chemistry between two of the sexiest stars on the screen blend to make this exciting action flick an automatic winner.
Welcome back to the space adventures of Chet Cosmos! Brought to you by I Can't Believe It's Not Salt! One bite and you'll exclaim, I can't believe it's not salt! Because it is salt! You're just eating salt!
We're gonna freeze to death? That's a bummer. Bomber dudes, major bomberage. Can I get a show of hands on the bombers?
Shut the fuck up! I see a cave.
My sensors indicate several life forms inside the cave. It could be bears, y'all. Big old bears.
Don't care, it looks warm.
But Chet, these hooker boots don't run well in the snow. Do wonders for my ass, though, don't they?
This cave is enormous. It's almost as big as my grotto on Sandbar 12's moon. Have I mentioned my grotto?
Almost hourly.
I poisoned it once, remember? All those playmates died. Didn't get you, though, you slippery rascal.
We should look around, see what we can find. Maybe a new robot who doesn't sound like Rhett Butler's gay toaster.
I scanned the area again. There's a large mass up ahead and one big asshole right here.
He pointed at you, Chet. You're okay, robot.
We should see if there's anything we can salvage for our ship. Maybe a robot that doesn't sound like Rhett Butler's...
Get your own material.
Hey, look. There's the wreckage up there. Check me out. I'm helping.
Prepare to be assimilated.
Oh, where'd that come from? Is someone taking ventriloquist lessons without me? Again?
Commander, it appears to be telepathic. It's originating from over by that wreckage. That's some voodoo hoodoo.
We are one, but we are many.
Oh, up on the roof of the cave, it's dripping slime, which is now moving towards us. Shit! Sentient slime. I hate sentient slime.
We are ooze. Slime is a racist slur, bitch.
Filthy slime balls.
Betty's bigotry aside, we mean you no harm. Our hyperdrive is broken. Can you help?
Our vessel crashed in this cave centuries ago. Here we have waited. We shall absorb your bodies and take your ship.
So what? You can crash it again? My backwoods hick granddad always said formless goo can't pilot spacecraft.
That's another racist slur and a horrible stereotype. We'd hope life had evolved past hurtful rhetoric, you dumb fucking alien.
That glob really nailed you, Xxlaxx.
I have a question. Is it technically racist if y'all listen to different species? I mean, y'all on a different race. It's more species?
Just like an ignorant gearhead to get its circuits in a bunch.
Hey, now, the G word is uncalled for.
You're almost as bad as these ugly bone piles over here.
Okay, I'm gonna assume you mean us. You see, that attitude is exactly why my mother never let me date slime.
Prepare to be assimilated.
Again with the assimilation. Oh my god! They just ate Xxlaxx. Actually, that kind of frees up our day. Thank you.
It shall be dissolved and transformed into a more pure being.
Hold on, pure? You're saying we aren't pure? You're like Jello Nazis, gummy Hitlers.
Gummy Hitler had some good ideas.
Whoa, that tingles. Now, good thing my acid blood makes my skin tough and undissolvable. Ain't that lucky, Chet? Best bud? Chet? Buddy?
I'm so glad you're alive, Xxlaxx. Now you can die back at Space Court like I had planned. I'm really psyched about it.
The only ones leaving this cave are us. And maybe the female. Would you like a little ooze in you, baby?
Slime are always trying to steal our human women.
Hey, you guys keep arguing. I'm gonna go check out this wrecked ship. Maybe there's something fun inside. Like stickers!
Chet, the ooze is surrounding us, except for Xxlaxx, who they seem not to give a shit about anymore.
The xenomorph is not compatible. He shall be kept as a pet, much like an earth dog or Irishman.
Hey, one of my ancestors went to Ireland once. That's it. Well, let's roast these racist marshmallows.
Okay, our lasers are not working. The ooze seems to be growing stronger.
Your weapons are primitive. Focused light? We use that to season our food.
Season your food? That's it. X4700, do you still have that canister of I can't believe it's not salt?
Why, my rear compartment is stocked full of it. I can't believe it's not salt is an invaluable tool against flavorlessness and blanditude.
It's also a deadly weapon against blob-shaped baddies. X4700, now!
We are crying out. With our last words, we wish to convey that we are all not so different. Our prejudices only hinder our growth and understanding as beings in this vast and wondrous universe. But we still really hate the Jews.
See? Jello Nazis. Good riddance.
Xxlaxx, you can come out now. They're gone.
I got it working! See you, suckers! Love you!
Betty, beam us back to that ship. We have to catch that extraterrestrial dickhole.
Not soon after.
Commander, Xxlaxx's ship is heading straight for that black hole. It'll tear him right apart.
Hey, it's me on the info screen. I can't steer this thing. Help! Help!
You're not getting away from us, you scum. Space Betty, turn us into that black hole.
What?
Will our heroes make it through? What will they find on the other side? To find out, you'll have to come back next time for the Space Adventures of